Well, hello there, guys. Well, hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, yesterday, quite an interesting post popped up regarding cheating in MCOC. So, greetings, summoners. Let us make this crystal clear. Any players caught modding in Malconcept Champions, particularly in our competitive modes, will be subject to a permanent ban, which I believe is a change to the standard 3-strike policy, which is 7 days, 30 days, and then a permanent ban. It's no secret that cheating in our competitive game modes has seen a recent uptick in activity, particularly since the addition of Radiance and Battlegrounds, and that is definitively true. We had way more modders, but unlike before, they were like removed quite quickly. I know I noticed somebody in like C5 in the last day, and then an hour later they were like gone. So whoever kind of modded up there got fairly promptly removed, in my opinion. Not instantly, obviously. There were still incidents and there were still issues, and I did match some modders myself as well. But I never matched the same modder as it was like before, where, for instance, one modder was there just like wreaking havoc for like a week. And there are more to say on this, but we're gonna get to it a bit later. There is no place for this behavior in Malconcept Champions, and if you are caught engaging in this behavior, your account will be subject to penalty. Our cheat detection system has caught hundreds of players modding through Battlegrounds this season, and our team has been working tirelessly, manually reviewing hundreds more cases that are too close for a machine to call. Accounts caught modding in our competitive game modes are subject to an immediate permanent ban, and their elo will be set to 0 and removed from the leaderboard. While modding is the most egregious anti-competitive behavior, it's not only manipulative behavior that will be taken seriously. Bad actors engaging in win trading or excessive match declining will also be subject to action on their accounts. Now, that is kind of funny, because Kabam should have just removed the decline button ages ago, which they said that they will, but fair enough. Yeah, this is very annoying. This also was quite noticeable in the last day when multiple times when I was trying to find a match, it just get timed out or declined or whatnot. Additionally, let it be known that any player caught playing on an account that doesn't belong to them will have that account and their own elo rating set to 0 upon detection and will be subject to a ban. Now, this is quite important. It doesn't immediately say permanent ban. That will be more like the 3-strike system, I believe, where it's 7 days, 30 days, and then a permanent one. Because we do have an example of this. Had a guy who quite famously got banned effectively in the middle of the match or just after the match. Yeah, it was a 7-day ban and his rating got reset to 0. The funny thing is that ban expired about 6 hours before the Battleground season ended, and the guy immediately just climbed back from 0 points to C6 within those 6 hours. So he did a speed run to Celestial afterwards and still, got C6 rewards. If you think we won't be able to tell, you are incorrect. And this is also like the biggest thing here, I think, that marks a change in Kabam's policies. Number one, because they have been kind of like on and off in catching the pilots everywhere, just about. But the most interesting thing here is that they're now going after the pilot accounts themselves, which has never been the case in the past, which is more than likely to be significantly more effective deterrent when the people who are earning extra money in playing on other people's accounts are potentially risking their own accounts as well. Obviously, it wouldn't work on everybody, but it does provide a very significant additional deterrent there. I hope we have made our stance clear on this issue. We will not allow any actions of others negatively impact our loyal summoners committed to playing fairly, play by the rules, or play somewhere else. Additionally, I think that there was like a small spreadsheet already going around with some of the players that got effectively docked at the very end, and I have seen some of the screenshots like these, effectively that minus 597, so their points basically got zeroed out. What is quite strange, there are quite a few people with like 200 odd points, which it is a bit odd, I'm not gonna lie. Also, yeah, oh, mine's 634. So that was on the break of C5, or just about in C5. I don't know what happened there, but yeah. Again, I don't know how accurate these are, but I have seen those going around, and I'm sure that there are more bans that, you know, happened throughout the season. In fact, I know for a fact that there were hundreds of bans issued throughout the season. Another point of concern now is obviously with Battlegrounds becoming that much more significant, with the Radiance and the rewards being, you know, massive there. And also PC version getting released, because PC version is notoriously significantly easier to mod. There are already new generation mods going around the community. I've seen video examples of several of them. Most popular one recently that people are using effectively is like a no damage mod, where, you know, your opponents are basically hardly taking any damage or no damage at all, and they are gonna get sneak in and harder to detect, right? So I truly do hope, for the sake of the game, that Kabam keeps on top of this. It is such a crushing feeling to lose your hard-earned points to a modder, especially when you're like trying to, you know, close out your season or finish in whichever tier you are looking for, and then you just feel robbed. And that's one of the things that Kabam is extremely bad at. They never like rectify the situation, and they never have. For instance, like if you match the modder, you know, takes away your points, you get that automatic L. And then, you know, they get caught, fine, but it doesn't change the fact that, you know, you got screwed over. It's the same thing here as well. When you are matching against people not playing their own counts, they're gonna play perfect fights, and it's not gonna be them doing it. And even though their rating gets reset, even though they get, you know, the temporary ban or something, and so does the pilot, you still don't get your points back. And therefore, number one, I think, you know, Kabam being on top of this and having like actual kind of like live, not just in waves, not just like once a day type situation, where there is somebody banning these people constantly, it is crucial, because that just limits the damage that they can do. But the second thing is, obviously, Kabam as a company needs to figure out some sort of way how to rectify the situation as well, I think. It might not be exact, but I would love if they, you know, had the ability to manually adjust the point of the players, for instance, that got modded against or something of the sort. I think that would be a massive leap forward, and would be such a feel-good moment as well, I suppose. But nonetheless, despite the shortcomings in the entire situation, I, you know, must give Kabam credit where credit is due. They are doing significantly better job dealing with the cheaters and the modders than they have in the past. It is quite ridiculous how poor that used to be. And even though things are not perfect right now, they're definitely a lot better than they used to be. So I know a lot of people, you know, like think that I enjoy hating on Kabam, and I absolutely don't. Sometimes I criticize them, it's because I do care about the game, and I don't have all the answers, but I think, you know, it's quite easy to see the frequency of errors Kabam makes. And I wish they wouldn't. And I wish them the best, and I wish they make this game the best it can be. And catching the cheaters has always been a significant portion of the game, any game really, feeling engaging and significant. So, good. Definitely look forward to them keeping this up. Definitely hope for the game to kind of naturally clean itself as well, especially with the Kabam going after the pilots themselves as well now. That's like a massive change to their policies, I think. And yeah, hope we can all enjoy the game together. without the modders. Alright, I'll catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have already